morning, KU. I'm Avalon Cole.
And I'm Brianna Johnson.
And today in the IDK, it was reported that there was a murder on Wesco Beach.
Yeah, who would have ever thought that would happen on campus? Yeah.
I guess he was just running to class and pushed some girl right in front of a bus.
And it's said that it is kind of like after the House of Cards TV show, a situation that happened in there. So
that's what I heard. It's like this is the first incident based off of a Netflix event that's happened in Kansas.
I mean, Netflix is becoming like super popular, so in a way I'm not surprised, but just kind of shocked that someone would actually do something like that.
I can't believe, and she died instantly too.
Yeah.
I can't believe there was an actual murder right on our own campus.
It's kind of scary.
It is
in a way.
sad.
Like,
I know.
Yeah.
Now I'm scared walking to class because I never know who's gonna run up and push me in front of a bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez, oh my goodness. Well, and the poor girl didn't even get to celebrate April Fool's Day.
Yeah, it's a shame. But speaking of April Fools, I kind of had a really awesome prank already this morning. I pulled a really awesome prank this morning. It was kind of mean, but in a way it was funny. My dad is in the Navy, and so I was talking to my boyfriend on the phone this morning, and I told him that my dad got transferred to San Diego and that I was going to have to move this summer. And I could only keep it up for about like 2 minutes because I felt really, really bad, but it was my first ever prank, so I felt kind of accomplished.
Oh my gosh, and they actually believed you?
He did, he believed me, and I usually can't lie or keep secrets, so he was kind of shocked.
That's hilarious. I have never successfully accomplished an April Fool's prank. Everyone can tell I'm lying.
Yeah. That's usually how I am, so I'm kind of shocked. But
I heard of one that's actually kind of mean. I don't think I'm going to do it, but I think one of my roommates is. It's where you take the packets of Kraft mac and cheese and you put it in someone's shoes. And as they're walking up the hill, they'll start to feel a little squishy. And then all of a sudden, because, you know, the sweat from walking will create water, and then it'll just turn into mushy cheese. And then they'll get home and wonder why their socks are orange.
I want to hear how that one turns out if she does end up doing it.
I think I would feel too bad to actually do it, but who knows? I might feel rebellious today.
Just, go for it. Go for it. But on a more serious note, the blood drive here at KU is in full swing today. We have 3 different locations: the Alpha Delta Pi sorority, at Strong Hall, and then here in the Union in the ballroom. So
that's exciting. I know I've usually given blood every single year. I really like doing it. Not the actual act of doing it, but what it accomplishes.
Yeah.
Have you given blood before?
I haven't. I actually usually don't weigh enough to do it, but I really wish I could. I am volunteering though.
That's good.
To help sign people in and set up and stuff. So
do what you
kind of giving my own part,
And you usually get a free T-shirt and snacks, which is
a plus.
Double plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it goes to a good cause, so definitely get out there and do it if you can.
That's awesome. And we actually have a guest interviewing today about the blood drive, and we'll be right back with him.
Hello everybody, I'm here with Emma Hardwick, the president of the Blood Drive Committee. Thank you for being here and for coming to talk to us for a little bit.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. I mean, everyone kind of knows what the blood drive is. People have heard of it, you know, throughout their lives and stuff, but is there anything that you can tell us that's unique about KU's or some things that people might not know?
Well, a couple things that people might not know is that when you donate here, it goes to the community. So a lot of the donations go to Lawrence Memorial Hospital. So I think it's kind of cool that, you know, when you're giving blood, it's going back to the community because Lawrence is just a huge community, and we all are related somehow towards KU. So it's cool that when you donate here, it then will go to someone in the community. And also, we always set goals every semester of how many units that we want to collect. And people don't realize that we don't just set that goal. It's what we've promised the hospitals that we're going to give them. So it's really important that we meet that and that everyone kind of contributes.
Right. Well, obviously, you have some experience with the blood drive as you're the president. How long have you been volunteering and helping out with that?
I started my sophomore year. I was the volunteer and donor coordinator, and then just kind of worked my way up into the president role.
Very nice. And how long has the blood drive been going on? How long is it going to last? Like, what's the timeline of that?
We started yesterday, and it will go the entire week. And like I said, we do this once a semester. So every semester, we just have a week where everyone can come and donate. And so it's at the Union every day this week, and then we have other locations. Some are Greek chapters, some we had one at the dorms yesterday, so kind of all over so people can get to them.
Good. And how, so people know, how can people sign up to donate, and where do they go to donate, and what's all that? What's the process of that?
You can sign up to donate online if you just go to our Facebook page, which is KU Blood Drive. In the info section, it has our website, and you can click on that, and then there's a donor tab, and you can sign up that way, or you can just do a walk-in. We prefer you to sign up to donate, but some people don't know what their hectic schedules, so we definitely will take walk-ins over anything.
Okay. And do you know like how many donors you've had so far?
Just from yesterday, I know we've had over 60 so far. So usually our spring drive's a little smaller than the fall drive, but that we met our goal at a couple of our locations yesterday. So I'm really happy about that number. So I think it'll go well.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so sorry, we're gonna be right back with the news.
Welcome back. With Avalon, I'm Kimberly, and this is your Tuesday Good Morning News Update. The outbreak of Ebola hemorrhagic fever has spread from Guinea to other parts of West Africa, raising the death toll to 78 people. The disease is very rare, but officials from the medical organization Doctors Without Borders are concerned about the outbreak because there is no cure. The fatality rate for those infected is about 90%. Ebola is a virus that attacks several organ systems in the body, shutting down the immune system and causing high fever, headaches, and muscle pain. The strain of Ebola attacking the West African countries is known as the Zaire strain, which is said to be the most aggressive and deadly.
Malaysian officials have finally released the official transcript of the final contact with Flight 370. Earlier reports had listed the final comments from the cockpit as, "All right, good night." The official transcripts, however, list the final statement as, "Good night, Malaysian 370. There has been no explanation for the discrepancy."
Yesterday marked the regular end of open enrollment season for healthcare, but some may be eligible for extended time to sign up. People who experienced difficulties with the Affordable Care Act's website or got wrongly rejected by insurers are those still eligible to sign up. The total number of those who signed up under the Affordable Care Act is expected to exceed 7 million, which was the original goal set by the Congressional Budget Office.
Last night, Sammamish County, Washington, has released the names of 22 people who are still missing after the landslide. The number of missing was once up to 176, and the current death toll is 24. It's been 10 days since the mudslide took place in Washington, and the ages of those still missing range from 2 to 91.
A recent report from Government Sam Brownback's Council of Economic Advisors showed Kansas trailing behind Arkansas, Colorado, Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, and Oklahoma. Even though Kansas has a lower unemployment rate at 4.9% compared to 5.3% of the other states, Kansas population growth, GDP, income, and wage levels are behind the other states. Governor Brownback's tax cuts from 2013 are being scrutinized, whether the tax cuts are the cause of economic decline or are leading to economic growth.
7-year Vice Chancellor of Research Steve Warren announced Monday that he would step down to return to teaching full-time and continue research. At the end of this academic year, Warren will take his year-long research leave and in the fall of 2015 begin teaching. Mary Lee Hummert, Vice Provost for Faculty Development, will serve as interim Vice Chancellor for Research beginning May 19th.
Good news for KU fans, freshman Andrew Wiggins is staying another year. April Fools! Yesterday afternoon, Wiggins, his family, and Coach Bill Self met for a news conference in which Wiggins announced that he is entering the NBA draft as expected. Wiggins is projected to be a lottery pick.
For more sports, stay tuned. After a quick break, we'll be back with Wesley for a sports update.
What do you mean? What do you mean my mocha's not here? I'm Ben Allen, seriously. Where? What about here? Is that better? Oh, now my arm's disappearing. Obviously, this is even worse. Oh, I look good. I look real good. Make sure you tune in on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. to listen to me and a bunch of other sports guys tell you what you've missed and give you a little bit of an inside perspective on some of the athletes and basically what we're thinking. Make sure you tweet at us at 3InKey on Twitter. I don't know where else you would tweet at us, but you should do that because I'm lonely and I need friends. Please follow me, Ben Allen Sports. It'll make your day better. Probably not. It'll make mine better though.
I'm Wesley Miller, and here's your Good Morning KU Sports Report. The MLB season finally returned to us after a grueling winter with the Padres and Dodgers squaring up Sunday night to officially kick things off in the MLB. The Padres beat the Dodgers 3-1, but yesterday was the official opening day ceremony, and what a day for baseball it was. The Pirates beat the Cubs 1-0 in 10 innings thanks to a solo shot courtesy of Pirates second baseman Neil Walker. The Tigers clipped the Royals 4-3 on an Alex Gonzalez walk-off hit in the bottom of the ninth. Turning to the AL West, where we had a battle of the monster contracts in Mike Trout versus Robinson Cano. Some people wondered if they were both paid way past their limit, but both Trout and Cano seemed to silence the haters. Trout started off the season by hitting a massive 2-run bomb off King Felix Hernandez, and Cano went 2 for 4, helping the Mariners to a 10-3 victory over the Angels in LA. In college basketball, the Final Four is set, where number 1 Florida will face off against number 7 UConn, a rematch of the December 2nd Classic up in Connecticut, where the Gators fell 65-64. The Gators have not lost since that December 2nd game. The other side poses number 2 Wisconsin versus number 8 Kentucky. Both of those games will be played at AT&T Stadium in Dallas on April 5th. In other basketball news, yesterday, Andrew Wiggins made it official that he will declare for this year's NBA draft. We still have no word on the status of Joel Embiid on whether he will stay or go to the NBA. KU baseball lost their series opener against Oklahoma this weekend, dropping 2 out of the 3 games. 1-2 were the scores for the losses on Thursday and Friday, but picking up a win on Saturday, 4-3. The Jayhawks are now 18-10 with a 3-3 Big 12 record. They will play the Shockers of Wichita State tonight at 6 p.m. at Hoagland Ballpark. And now we've got Robert outside for a weather report. Robert, what's the weather looking like out there?
Oh, it's looking pretty nice outside. We're about mid-50s and nothing very spectacular.
Good, good. What are we looking like for the rest of the week?
Well, as they say, spring showers bring May flowers, so.
Okay.
Rain.
So lots of rain? Lots of rain looking like?
Yep.
Okay, good. Looks like you're on a bus. What's going on in the background?
Well, actually, yes, I am sitting a big red double-decker bus out front of the Union. It's part of the Red Bus Project, and they're selling a lot of clothes for a good cause for orphans. So come down if you want to check it out. A lot of clothes.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us on Good Morning KU. Stay tuned and join us tomorrow, for same place and same time.